Okay, so the submission link is here. So some of you might want to work on your responses offline, which is fine, but eventually you're going to have to click on this link. You can also type up your responses in this link as well. So I want to show you specifically what I'm talking about in terms of how to post your work. As you can see, I say that you should not post your response as an attachment. You need to use the right submission option. The reason why I don't want you to post it as an attachment is that later in the semester, I'm going to have to copy and paste paragraphs into different discussion boards. And if you post it as an attachment, it makes it more difficult for me to do that. So please do not post your response as an attachment. What you're going to do is ignore this. Do not attach a single file, 0 files. Instead, you're going to click on Write Submission. And you can see here that there's an editing tool and stuff right here. In addition to that, when you present your responses, I would appreciate if you format your response such that don't double space in your original, like if you do it offline, and don't double space in here. It just makes things weird for me. So it's single spaced, it's a single space submission, but I would appreciate it if you use some kind of subtitle. So you could do like, item 1, then your response, item 2, your response, item 3, your response, and item 4, your response. So that would be very cool if you would do that for me. Make sure that your responses are justified to the left. Do not center justify anything. Do not bold. Do not color code. Do not highlight. Don't do any of that kind of stuff, please. Finally, in this video, and of course, you do have to click on this about the plagiarism stuff. And then comments aren't necessary. Do not post your responses. Do not post your answers, your item answers here in the comments. That's just to add comments. Rather, you're going to post your response in here, and it's not going to be as a document. You're not going to attach anything. It's going to be like you're typing up your response in here, almost like an email. Okay, so as you can see, the points possible right here, and if you want to look at the rubric, you can just click on here and you'll see the rubric. You will see that you are graded for relevance, clarity, accuracy, precision, sufficiency, completeness and attentiveness, and communication ethics. Then when it comes to the points that you can get, you can see that it goes from unsatisfactory to borderline to satisfactory, good, and really good. Relevance, you can earn a total of up to 10 points. Clarity, 20, that's writing, like your writing skills and ability to construct sentences. Accuracy, precision, being exact, giving me details. Sufficiency, really teasing out the connections in your ideas. Completeness and attentiveness. You can lose a lot of points if you do not take careful notes and follow the instructions that I give you both in the written assignment document and in the video-based instruction that goes with the assignment document. So make sure that you are following that kind of stuff. And then communication ethics is all about articulating your views in a way that is respectful. We don't use belittling words like stupid or silly or moron. We speak in a way that is respectful, where we build bridges of understanding instead of walls of intolerance. I encourage you to read through each column for each row. We might be using different definitions for the words you see in this rubric. So I want you to see, what it means to be really good at relevance from my perspective. So this actually allows you into my evaluation mind. These are the concepts that I'm using to evaluate you based on a certain context, and this is how I think about these various standards. So make sure you go ahead and take a look at that.